Simon Tools reached out and asked me if I'd be willing to take a look at their socket holders for impact wrenches. I said absolutely, so here they are. I've got a 3/8 and a 1/2 inch drive. Let's go ahead and get these installed and take a closer look. Hey, what's up YouTube? Dan the Fix-It Man. Got another quick video here for you. Simon Tools reached out again and asked me if I'd be willing to take a look at their new socket holders for impact wrenches. Now, I've been real happy with these bit holders from Simon Tools. They sent me this one here for the M12 and I did a review on that, and then this one here is a universal stick-on I've got on this DeWalt, and I've been real happy with those. So when Simon Tools reached out again and said that they have a socket holder for an impact wrench, I was very interested, and so they offered to send me both of these to take a quick look. Now, these work for Milwaukee or DeWalt. I've got the 2960 mid-torque 3/8 drive, and I also have the 2967 1/2 inch drive high torque impact, and I use both of these tools quite a bit, but I've never even thought of having a socket holder on the impact wrench. But it does make a lot of sense. You know, I love having the most commonly used bits here attached on my impact drivers, so that makes sense to me. I mean, why wouldn't you want to have your most commonly used sockets right here at the ready with your impact wrenches? So let's go ahead and open these up. Let's start with a 3/8 drive version. All right, so there's everything included. This is the actual socket holder itself, and then it comes with 2 mounting screws. This one here is for Milwaukee, this one is for DeWalt. You can see it's also got thread locker already on the screw. And then this little mounting plate is something that you need for a DeWalt. So we're not going to be using either of these. It's nice they include a little Allen wrench to install this as well. So let's just put that screw in there, spin that on and tighten it down. There you go, just make it snug. And you can see it doesn't stick off very far. You could lay it down on either side. It looks pretty solid. I believe this is made of aluminum. Now I just grabbed a couple sockets to throw on here. This is a 14mm deep. Let's just throw that one on first. Looks good. And then this is a 10mm standard depth. This is actually the socket that I got from SEMA last year. You had to go in the Milwaukee booth and talk to each person, and then they give you a 10mm socket. Now it seems pretty solid and pretty easy to get the socket. You know, if you need it, just grab it, throw it on, and do a quick socket change or whatever you need. With this impact, a lot of times I will just leave a 3/8 drive impact wobble on there, depending on, you know, what I'm doing, but it's nice to be able to grab whatever commonly used socket you're using and then have it right here at the ready. Looks like it's gonna work just fine. You know, it really doesn't stick out too far. Pretty straightforward and definitely a good idea. I'm sure some of you are thinking, well, why didn't I think of that? All right, let's take a look at this one here for the 1/2 inch drive. Again, here we're not gonna use this plate or this thin screw. We're just gonna use the thick screw for Milwaukee. And there it is, installed, ready to go. Now you can see I've already got this flip socket installed on here. Obviously you can't put a flip socket on there, but I use this usually for taking off wheels and whatnot, and so I usually just leave this one installed. But how nice would that be to be able to throw a couple other options on? You know, for example, this Coke end wheel nut socket is pretty nice to use on vehicles where you just don't want to damage or scratch the rim. It's got this plastic shield on it, and it's also still really thin. I like that one quite a bit. But nice to be able to carry that with you on the impact wrench. And let's just throw another shallow maybe on the back. You know, if you put a deep on the back, it would probably stick out a little too far, but this really doesn't seem to be getting in the way. All right, well, let's take a look at and see how this does with taking off some lug nuts on the Tundra here real quick. Well, this one just came off. I guess we should probably line up this hole with the detent ball. That's probably what caused it to fall off. That should probably hold it on there a little bit more snug. You know what, let's just change this out. We'll do the same thing. Now I've got that detent hole lined up with the detent ball. I think that's gonna hold on a little bit better now. Let's give it another try. Well, there you go. It worked just fine. The only issue I had is this smaller socket was popping off when I was using the impact, unless I lined up the hole here with the detent ball. Like that, no problem at all. It didn't fall off, but when I had it like this, the socket just slid right off when I was impacting. You can see it just doesn't hold it on there unless you use that detent ball. Now I'm sure that that would be the same case with this one here, but if I line up that hole here for the detent ball, definitely is harder to pull off. So I'm sure that that same exact principle would apply if you're impacting with the 3/8 drive. So you're going to want to line up that ball with the hole in the socket, but seems like it's going to work out fine. You know, brand new detent ball, brand new socket, sometimes they do take a little bit to break in. And I've noticed here, I've been putting this on and off several times. It looks like these are painted aluminum, and so some of that is going to come off over time. I'm okay with that. But it seems like it's going to work out great. Definitely a nice addition to the impact wrench. I mean, even the accessories like this reducer or adapter to have to the 1/2 inch to 3/8 adapter is also going to be a nice thing to carry with you. You know, when you do line up the detent ball, it does make it a little bit harder to pull that off, but it's definitely going to keep it on there when you're impacting and prevent that from shaking off or falling off. But definitely a cool idea, and impressed that they came up with that. Again, I'm sure some of you are watching this thinking, why didn't I come up with that? Because that's kind of what I'm thinking. And again, why wouldn't you want your most commonly used sockets with you at all times when you have that impact wrench? You know, especially if you are mobile or you're grabbing that tool and going out to a job, it's just nice to be able to grab the tool and have 1, 2, 3 different sizes of sockets with you at all times. It's nice to be able to hook it right here on the tool and know that it's going to be with you, and you can go out and get that job done. But that's pretty much it. I hope you liked the video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you don't mind. That does help me out. Just wanted to give a shout out to Simon Tools and thank them for sending these over. And of course, I'll get a link in the description where you can pick up these same socket holders for your impact wrenches as well. Thanks so much for watching, and good luck.